Fasten up those Wiimote straps and make sure that they're tightly secure, because we're about to head off into an epic adventure! Welcome, ladies and gentle beans, to another excitolating Let's Play series, or at least I'm hoping it'll be excitolating. For you see, I've been actually kind of itching to replay this for quite a while now. If you're at all observant and follow the video games industry any, then you're probably aware that a couple of weeks ago, as of this recording, we had the annual Electronics Entertainment Expo thing go on, or E3 for short, and, you know, a whole bunch of people announced a bunch of stuff, and it was all good, and Nintendo actually had a pretty strong, albeit short, spotlight video and event thing during the Tuesday of that week, and one of the many pleasant announcements that they dropped was the fact that they were actually working on a brand new Metroid Prime game for the Nintendo Switch, so, that kind of got me a little excited, because I'm actually quite fond of the Metroid Prime series, particularly the original one on the GameCube. I actually haven't played Echoes, but I have played the original one in Corruption, and yeah, that kind of got me to want to play it even more. So I thought, why not bust out my copy of the Trilogy Edition on the Wii and do exactly that? So we're going to do exactly that as soon as this thing decides to do that. No, we're going to go back. Come on. Come on, game. You were literally just there. You don't have to reload the whole... Okay, you're just going to reload the whole title screen. Okay, good. Good. That's what we all wanted. So let's press A to start this thing. A nunchuck is required. It's a good thing I've got a nunchuck plugged in. Remember back in the day when Wii games were, like, still kind of a new thing, and a lot of Nintendo's first-party titles required you to press A and B to start a game? It was kind of weird. Anywho, gonna just make a new file here using this horrible approximation of a Mii that I just kind of whipped together just at the last minute because I am playing on the Wii U, and the Wii U doesn't let you import Miis into the Virtual Wii. But whatever. If this Mii is deleted in the Mii channel, it will also be removed from this save slot. Please be careful. Not exactly sure why you would want to go around deleting Miis all of a sudden, but whatever. But yeah, a lot of these first-party Nintendo games also gave you the ability to save Miis to files. It's weird. But yeah, this is the Trilogy Edition of Metroid Prime. I'm focusing on the first game, although who knows, I might come back and play the other ones at some point, but I really want to play the first one. And this is easily the best version of the game for the most part. There are some things that make the GameCube version a little bit more appealing in some aspects, but I personally like the motion controls, as well as the slightly more cleaned up script in the original game that you get in this version, so just gonna quickly fiddle around with some controls. Sensitivity should be fine. Lock-on free aiming. I actually want to turn that off, simply just because I do have a little bit of a finicky setup. I'm using the gamepad as a sensor bar because this setup is so compact, it's just easier for me to do it that way, which is another reason why I'm playing on the Wii U and not on my actual Wii. But hey, whatever, right? Rumble on, of course. Swap jump and fire, no, it's good the way it is. Swap visor and beams, nah. So yeah, I think all of our settings are in order, so why don't we get to this? Let us dispense with the dilly-dallying. Go to Start Single Player, go to Start Metroid Prime, Game Start, and then go to Normal Mode, because just why not? I'm a normal player. I'm not trying to prove anything. I just want to have fun with the game and commentate on it and all that fun stuff. So, screw you, elitists! This is how I do. Oh my god, Samus's arm cannon is at the deep. Metroid Prime. Now loading. I'm excited now. This game blew my mind on the original GameCube. I mean, it blew a lot of people's minds, but like, yeah. Unidentified distress beacon has been tracked to a derelict space vessel in orbit above Talon 4. Space. It's very vast. So vast that if you were to drop your car keys, you would never be able to find them again. And yes, I stole that from Ratchet & Clank, fuck you. Fun little tidbit about this, I'm sure a lot of people know, but just in case you didn't, if you are ever playing the PAL version of this, you actually get some voiced narration here from some dude. It is not present in the NTSC version or the Japanese version, I'm pretty sure, but it's here. It's not really the most substantial thing ever, but I do think it's kind of odd that it's in that and not here, although I think I kind of like... Oh, yeah. I'm not exactly sure if you could hear it simply just because of how I ducked the audio, but the actual game volume just turned itself up, which meant that the music was turning itself up because dude in the PAL version was done talking. I don't know, I kind of like the lack of dialogue in this version of the cutscene, though. That's just me, though, I'm pretty sure. And here comes the iconic spaceship. Oh, is she gonna pop out? Shh. Oh, there she is. For the very first time ever in 3D. And holy crap, this still looks really good. Checking her surrounding areas. I love that little startup effect. So yeah, this is the Wii version, so naturally we are aiming at things with the Wii remote pointer. Of course, we can also lock onto it. And the reason why I turned off lock-on free aim is because that way you can actually just lock on to things properly. Because I feel like if I wanted to free aim, I would just kind of disable the lock anyway. Because you don't really need it that much in this particular version. You need it in Corruption, obviously, but in the original two games where it was designed for the lock-on, normally you don't really need it. So yeah, we are just learning about shooting things. The next set of force field controls are offline. Scan the center pillar to activate them. Yes, the scan visor. So if we pull down the minus button by default, we have the ability to select multiple visors, of which we only have one available. The scan visor. This thing lets us analyze things in the environment by pressing the Z button on the Wiimote. Oh wow, that's weird. It actually mutes the audio when you read things. That's kind of weird. It's been a really long time since I've played this version, and even then I never played this version all the way through. I played the GameCube version all the way through, but whatever. Force field activation switches are now online. So now we can just push minus, and then we'll be back here, and then we can just boop, 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 boop. Yeah, it's a little faster when you just lock onto things. But, whatever. One weird thing about this game, and this is true in Corruption and as well when it originally came out, and one reason why I can imagine some people would prefer the original one is because in order to turn, we actually have to point the Wiimote at the edge of the screen. It does take some getting used to. Also, I actually like the menu in the original Metroid Prime a bit better. I like the whole kind of genetic look of it and the music and stuff like that. This is a peaceful little, well, not really peaceful, but it's definitely oddly calm. I wonder who this belongs to. I wonder who this research station belongs to. Guess we'll find out. Use the beam to open the door. Traditional Metroid fare right here. Ooh. So the scan visor is actually a pretty important tool in this game. For starters, it lets us analyze a whole bunch of things, like this thing, entrance to exterior docking hangar, not necessarily special, but you can also scan other various things to kind of get a readout of what's going on or what has been going on. So for starters, I can scan this thing and it says Deck Gamma. Hey, what about me? I'm sorry. Reactor core and propulsion, current status, environment normal. Right. Well, now what's going on over here? Deck Alpha, emergency evacuation area, current status, environment unstable. That doesn't sound very good. I like these little holograms. Oh wait, was there a thing over there? There's a thing over. Oh, there is a thing over here. Deck Beta, biohazard research. Current status, environment normal. But, yeah, come on, thank you. Scanning things is a cool feature in this game. Again, like pretty much all of the story, like all of the actual story is told through the objects in the environment that you scan. And it's also factored into the way that you 100% this game. There's a whole bunch of items and creatures and story points that you can scan, and that all adds to your completion percentage. Which mostly just unlocks artwork and stuff like that. Airlock, repressurization, successful. But I believe you have to get at least 75% of the logbook filled in this game in order to get the secret cutscene at the ending. I am going to try to do scanning just because I do think it's fun to read that shit. However, I don't know how much I'll be able to complete of it because I am not a completion-y person. There's something down here. I hear you. I hear something roaring and graching. Whatever. Ooh. This looks bad. Whoa! A new creatures entry has been downloaded into your logbook. Morphology: parasite, interstellar vermin, travels in swarms. Indigenous to Talon 4, a single parasite is harmless to larger life forms. However, they tend to travel in large groups, swarming over potential prey. Such swarms can be dangerous. Yeah, that's our first scan. So if we push the ever so awkwardly placed 2 button on the Wiimote, and then we, how do I? Oh, we push plus and minus. We can go into our logbook here. And yeah, see, we've got a creature section now. There is a whole bunch of stuff that we get to scan. So, yeah. And obviously we just started. And yeah, see, we got an item percentage and a scan percentage and all that stuff. We also got an inventory, and unlike some other Metroid games, we actually start off with a handful of items, which we'll be seeing in action very shortly, so I won't really dwell on that until we actually get to them. So, what the hell is even going on here? Let's see here. Ooh. Oh, what? Morphology: space pirate. Status: death caused by severing of the spinal cord. Alright, so space pirates are involved. Space pirates are the main antagonistic force in the Metroid series. So, it's good to know that we've stumbled upon a enemy operation gone completely wrong. What's going on over here? Analysis shows incredibly large muscular structures surrounding the jaw area. Oh. So this, oh, okay, yeah, this thing is just a giant creature. And it's blocking the way over there, so we can't really get there. Oh, God, what were they doing? Well, we've already scanned a parasite, so... Die! The space pirates in the Metroid universe are pretty notorious for being the worst ever. They wanted to weaponize the titular Metroids, and now they are trying to find other ways of making themselves the dominant force in the universe. And obviously, someone cut some corners here, and they just completely screwed themselves up royally. It's wonderful. Alright, so... Can I get through here? All of a sudden, I'm forgetting where to go. I'm too busy talking about Metroid lore. This series is awesome. Oh, I should probably talk a little bit about the HUD, too. We've got a radar on the top left there, we've got our health bar here, we've got our map over here, we've got an ammunition counter for missiles over here, we've got a threat meter over here, we've got our visor select over here, and our beam select over here. And yeah, that's pretty much the map. Not the map, the heads-up display. The thing that wraps around our helmet. It is just another cool aspect of just what exactly makes this game so damn unique. So we can just walk around this weird husk over here. Ooh. Oh! This one's still alive! Space pirate status. Weak weak life signs detected. Yeah, he certainly is weak. We'll put you out of your misery. Yeah, see, that's exactly why I wanted to turn on manual locking. Ooh. Yeah, that was kind of nasty. Alright, so another iconic thing from Samus's repertoire that I'm sure anyone who's played Smash Brothers will know intimately, the Charge Beam. Boo! Use it to destroy that little obstruction. Just kind of crawling around in there. Next cool ability, the Morph Ball. If we push C on the nunchuck, we can curl up into a little ball, somehow. And then we can come in here and, hey, what the heck is this? Step into the hologram to download the map? You have downloaded the map for this area. Ooh. Press 1 to access the map. When you're finished, press 1 again to resume play. And then it puts us into the map anyway. Yeah, this game has some pretty elaborate maps. It's 3D, and having the map data is definitely helpful. Not so much here because this is a starting area, so it is a bit linear, but later on it becomes pretty helpful knowing exactly where you're going. And again, I believe it actually does factor into the completion. Let's see what some of these computers have to say. Talon 4 Ground Zero area secure. Crater radiation readings normal. Frigate exterior hull stable and fully functional. Well, at least some things seem to be good, but what the heck are they even doing over this planet? Seems like they're trying to research something, but what? Access to deck beta approved. Please step into the hologram. Yeah, so Samus's visor can basically just hack stuff, and she can also just kind of interface with things with her arm cannon, apparently. This power suit is one of the coolest damn things ever, like, just 'cause of all that. Those Chozos really knew what they were doing when they made this thing. More on them later. Oh boy. Too bad the interior of the ship is not nearly as functional as the other one. So, gotta use the morph ball to get through there and dodge the arts of electricity, and then we're going to shoot this door because that's how you open things in Metroid games. What the hell is this thing? Morphology unknown. Low life signs detected. After mutation, the carapace of the larva becomes rigid. The carapace is quite resilient, able to resist attacks of many capable of resisting the attacks of many predators. What? Hey buddy, let me scan you. Morphology, space pirate, status, severe internal damage detected. So yeah, these pirates are hurting. Whatever they were doing, they're certainly regretting it now because it's been killing them. You can definitely tell that this series is inspired by the Alien movies. Like with this game and the original NES one in particular, because, like, I don't know, it just has a really cool alien feel to it. Whoa! Okay. We've got... What the hell are you? Recorded to logbook. That's something that you don't get in the original GameCube version. It's nothing really special, but whatever, right? A new creatures entry has been added. Subject, auto defense turret. Yeah, that's a creature, all right. Uses missiles to break outer casing. Use missiles to break the outer casing. That's right, we haven't used the missiles yet, so we push down on the D-pad because this is the Wii remote. And we break it, and then, ooh, a pickup. Let's scan that. A new research entry has been added. Missile ammunition. Replenishes missiles. Replaces missile launcher with 3 rounds of ammo. Well, fortunately, we've only used 1 so far, so yay for us. Oh! And that's another cool thing. There's a whole bunch of stuff that can basically affect your view of the game, like your HUD and stuff like that, if you get hit by things. What the hell is this thing? Is this the same, No, this is a different creature. Morphology unknown. Info. This specimen has been horribly mutated. There are no life readings. Ugh. Phazon Infusion Stage 4, Larva Diagnostic, Mass 14.5, Length 40.3, Cell Structure Failing. The fuck is Phazon? Phazon Infusion Stage 2, introducing mutagen into tank, Phazon Batch 0732.C, status complete. Okay, so obviously they are trying to mutate creatures. Phazon Infusion Stage 3, mutagen initiated, larva status stable. And what are you saying? Phazon Infusion Stage 4, Parasite Larva, Diagnostic, Mass 1.2, Length 0.5, Cell Structure stable. Alright. And here, this red scan node is actually a piece of story lore that we need for completion's sake. A new pirate data entry has been downloaded into the logbook. Space pirate encrypted data decoded. I'll try to do a nice little space piratey voice for these. Log 09.99 wait. Log 09.992.3. Zebes has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed dead, either killed by the hunter clad in metal, or by the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Our research frigate Orphean, Seratius, and Valparagom were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Frigate Orphean is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orphean's cargo appears to be 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy, but on a restricted feeding schedule due to uncertain supply status. We are ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at Code Blue. No signs of pursuit from the hunter. Chronologically, this game actually takes place after the first Metroid game, so it's like in between the first one and the Game Boy sequel. So, we've only encountered the space pirates properly once before in the timeline. So this is technically the second one, so, we fucked them up. We fucked them up on the planet Zebes. We destroyed their research center, we destroyed the mother brain, and, now they are retreating, and they are getting pretty desperate to, get an edge, which is why they're doing all of this weird research. Elevator operational. Please step into the hologram. I know I'm taking my sweet time with it, but I do like soaking in the atmosphere here. New research entry. Small energy replenishes 10 units of health. Very important later on. Oh, hey there! Do we got a healthy specimen here? Morphology, space pirate, status, minimal injuries. So, yeah, we're starting to see some of the more healthy ones here. They're still not in the most fit fighting shape, but whatever. Up! Oh, that one is done. Put you out of your misery. Give us your energy. We're vampire bounty hunter man. Ooh. More of these things. Oh. Lots of stuff going on here. Ventilation covers may become superheated if airflow is restricted. Unusual thermal readings should be reported to the deck engineer on duty. That sounds kind of ominous. Security codes on auto defense turrets. Security codes on auto defense turrets have been changed every other lunar cycle. It's just little things like that that really kind of give the feeling that there's a legit operation going on over here. Actually want to go and grab that missile real quick. That's another thing too. Most of the pickups that you can actually attract to you using the charge beam. Something I didn't actually catch on during my original playthrough of this game many, almost, like well over 10 years ago. But yeah, access to deck gamma approved. We're just going to all the places on this research station. This is totally that Metal Gear elevator. Oh! Hey there, buddy! This device does not seem to be functional. There must be something nearby to turn it on. That's not what I wanted to scan, though. I wanted to scan this son of a butt. Morphology. Space pirate status. Minimal injuries assessed. We'll change that real quick. And... boom! Door lock enabled. Please insert metallic sphere to open door. What kind of a locking mechanism is that? Morphology, space pirate status, death caused by removal of internal organs. Oh. You gotta love the violent descriptions of everything that's going on. This was back when Nintendo was actually not afraid to be a little bit more edgy with shit. Anywho, we gotta use our morph ball mode to open this door. What kind of keys do the space pirates carry around? Like, no, this seems really weird to me. Oh god, missiles! Scan this thing. Door lock enabled. Please insert metallic sphere to open door. I like the sound that this door makes for some reason. Alright. Ooh, that room looks kind of ominous. But we're not going to go into it yet because I actually forgot about this thing. Should probably show this off. This here... I'm sure most Metroid veterans will be able to recognize what this is. This is... a save station! Step into these stations to save your game and fully restore your energy. Very, very useful. Can't really go into it as a morph ball, though. That would be kind of funky, though. Whoop. Yeah, we can save our game, and it also completely restores our energy, which isn't really that substantial right now, but it can get pretty substantial later on once you're actually in the main game. Whoop. So now let's go and reopen this door again. This room looks hot. I don't know what could be going on here. Got a bad feeling about this. Oh, what? It's another one of those things, except this one got out of its tank. Jeez. What even are the pirates doing? Alright, let's scan this son of a butt, because that's what you do with bosses. New creatures entry, morphology, parasite queen. Parasitic female, genetically enhanced by unknown means. A weak point has been detected in the creature's mouth. Use your auto-targeting to acquire this new target. Scans indicate that the presence of a potent mutagen. Scans indicate the presence of a potent mutagen. Origins unknown. Creatures exhibits the ability to fire weapons-grade blasts of energy from its mouth, a trait not present in the standard parasite genome. It appears that the pirates have begun a bioengineering program with considerable results. Oh, that's kind of concerning. Nope, you can't do it. By the way, this is totally a level in Brawl. This queen is, not really that much of a threat, though, when to, look in the grand scheme of things. Especially with this auto-lock. Woo! He's already at half health. So we're gonna just start spamming it with missiles, because why not? And then the missiles are going to... Ah, that one actually hit. Yeah, see, that weapon's great energy blast doesn't really do anything. And there she goes. Parasite Queen defeated! Achievement unlocked. Except, I'm not exactly liking the look of that fire behind it.
Evacuate immediately. Evacuate immediately.
Reactor core critical. Evacuate immediately. Oh, this ain't good. This ain't good, this ain't good, this ain't good. Oh, ho, ho, man. Wouldn't be a Metroid game if there wasn't an escape sequence. Oh, I remember this scene tensed me up as a kid. Gotta... Oop! Perimeter defense turret disabled. Ooh! There's a first. It's all happy and green now. Now we got more of those Parasite Queens, it looks like. Trying to take them out themselves. Are you scannable? Oh, no, you are. The same kind of pirate that we've been fighting this whole time. There you are. Come on. Ow, ow. Come on. Thank you, emote. That just looks kind of funny. Yeah, with these healthier enemies, it's really, like, a better idea to just charge beam them. Yeah. Ditching myself a little bit there. Gotta jump up here. Actually, is there anything worth scanning here? I like scanning things. Combat mutation applications are complete. The primary legs of this creature possess galvanized tips, allowing it to penetrate any known alloy. Man, these guys are really just going nuts. Specimen cell B, status unknown. Rejection of phazon compound detected. You know what? Maybe we should just stop scanning everything and get out of here. Oh god, oh god. It's all over our visor. The bug guts are all over our oh god, I can't see. But yeah, that's one of the many fun things about this game is just how much stuff can actually get on your visor. It's actually really cool. And one of the things that really differentiates it from, like, most first-person action games, like, even nowadays, you don't really see games attempt this kind of viewpoint very often. The only other one that I can really think of at the top of my head is, something called Star Wars Republic Commando. I mean, I guess Titanfall 2 kind of did it, but... not nearly as well. Just kind of casually escaping. Steam is getting all over my thing. Oh, missiles. More turrets. Screw these things. Oh, by the way, I never showed it, but we got morph ball bombs. We got morph ball bombs for days. And new to this version is the ability to actually jump by flicking the Wii remote. Kinda nifty. It's actually an artifact from Metroid Prime 3, and the fact that we're using the, like, upgraded engine that Corruption did use, so, yeah. Come on, open, open, open. Oh! Almost got squished by that thing. Oh, open, 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 please. Oh boy. We're almost out, but what's going on here? Oh shit, it's Ridley! A newly rebuilt Ridley. He was one of the big bosses of the original Metroid, and now he's back. And Samus ain't happy. Alright, something else we haven't gotten to use yet. The grapple beam! Weep! You can use that to like swing across large chasms. Scan that shit! Perimeter defense turret disabled! Another thing to scan! Access to Deck Alpha approved! Please step into the hologram. Oh, what? Oh! Oh. Oh, this ain't good. Oh, this ain't good. We look like Turbo Man. Morph ball malfunction, missile malfunction, charge beam malfunction, grapple beam malfunction. Man, all those things that I just showed off are gone. What the fuck? We've just been Metroid primed. Also, this is a really, really tight corridor. Kind of reminds me of Shadows of the Empire. We lost all of our abilities. Room depressurizing. Gotta get out of here. Open, open, open. It's so weird seeing Samus without her shoulder pads. We're coming for you, Ridley! As he literally just kind of flies into the planet. Not without a spaceship or anything, he just flies into it. And we just got another achievement, by the way. He can just fly there. It's so weird. Tracking on enemy target has been lost! Ground-based reconnaissance required. Begin landing sequence. We were just following him. How did you lose him? I guess these are really thick clouds, so maybe, just maybe he used that as cover. This is one pretty looking world for its time. Welcome to the Talon Overworld. Whoop! Do you want to save? Of course we want to save. Saving in progress. Do not touch the power button or reset button. Game has been saved. Well, now that the prologue is over, the real game can begin. But I do believe that that's going to have to wait until the next video. So, what is even going on? What kind of things can we expect to find here on the surface of Talon 4? What were the pirates planning? What exactly is that Phazon stuff that we kept reading about? And will we be able to find and track down and kill Ridley? There's only one way to find out, and that is to tune into the next exciting episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime. Till then, take care.